Question number 11, Rahui Katene.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Canterbury Earthquake Recovery and asks, did he agree with his spokesman's response to the situation for residents in Christchurch East following the earthquake of 22 February 2011 that it is apparent, given the scale out there, that there just wasn't sufficient hardware out there, loos and the like, and what urgent actions have been taken to give priority to communities in the eastern suburbs?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Speaker, yes, and Civil Defence agreed there needed to be a refocus on the eastern suburbs. I'm advised that several thousand chemical toilets have been delivered to homes in the eastern suburbs, and a further 5,000 are due to arrive in Christchurch today from China. Portaloos are also currently being redeployed from other suburbs where they are no longer needed to the eastern suburbs. Life is difficult for many in Christchurch, and we are all doing all we can to make these tough times a little easier.
Rahui Katene.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. What confidence can he have that additional resources are being provided to ensure that residents in Christchurch East have their basic human needs met, including the provision of water, food, generators, sanitation facilities, support and specific support for disabled and elderly people?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Mr Speaker, 8 recovery assistance centres are now open, including 6 in the eastern suburbs. These centres are basically a one-stop shop where people can sort out emergency payments, housing issues or get counselling. Phone calls were also made to more than 23,000 elderly people in Christchurch in the days after the quake to see if they needed any specific assistance. 350 rest home residents and more than 250 disability care residents have been moved to other facilities around New Zealand to take the pressure off damaged facilities in Canterbury.
Rahui Katene.
Thank you. What additional resources are being provided to residents in the eastern suburbs to overcome issues arising from the length of their deprivation of support?
The Honourable Maurice Williamson.
Mr Speaker, I'm advised that more than $8 million has been distributed through 50,670 civil defence emergency payments to cover things like food, clothing and housing for the residents of Christchurch. 60% of these payments to date have gone to residents in the eastern suburbs.
Question number 12, Colin King.
Thank you, Mr Speaker.